What's going on, everybody? I am on my way to pick up my car finally from the dealership today. Almost about 2 weeks now I haven't had my car. It went by pretty quick, but also feels like an eternity. They end up having to do the rod bearing and the crankshaft, and then in the midst of doing all that, dropping the subframe, they broke a sway bar and link that they had to replace, along with doing an alignment. They're trying to charge me for an oil change, which I don't understand, because if they had to do the rod bearing replacement and crankshaft, like, you're going to drain the oil out, they're not going to put this used oil back in there, I would assume, right? I mean, that would be dumb. So I did some research on it, did some digging, and looks like they should just be replacing everything, and I shouldn't have any cost at all. It's a warranty, it's a recall. So, and then they try to, when he called me earlier, he's like, we're gonna charge you just for the part for the actual sway bar itself, which I don't understand, because it wasn't broken when I had it. They broke it when they went to go take it off, so that's not my fault. It happened under their care, custody, and control. Being an insurance guy, that ain't on me. That's on them. So I'm trying to get a hold of them now before I go over there, because I don't want it to be a big deal. Like, when I get in there, I just want to be able to sign the paperwork and get out. But he's not answering the phone, so I may have to just ask him when I get there. I gotta put gas in this rental. I've almost used a half a tank of gas in 2 weeks. I haven't driven this thing much because I've been using my wife's car, so not a big deal. I'm grateful that I at least have something to drive around in the meantime, because there was scenarios where I needed it, but thankfully we have a second car. So, but I will let you guys know the outcome here a little bit shortly and go from there. I'm still tired from last night. That concert took a lot out of me. It was great. By the time we got back, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and the concert ended at 11. It's about, with no traffic, about an hour and a half away from Toronto. With traffic, you're looking at 2.5-ish, so that was right on par for the course. But yeah, I will let you guys know the outcome when I pick up the car, and we'll go from there. You guys digging the nose ring, by the way? The hoop? I don't know. What you guys think about the nose ring? Testing it out. So I've had my nose pierced almost a year now. It'll be a year in August. I had a stud in it for the longest. And just want to change it up. I like to be different. Just want to change it up a bit. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I will follow up with you guys once I have an update regarding the car. Peace. What's up, everybody? I got the car back. Everything looks good. So update for you guys on the charge for the oil change. They end up waiving. Oh, that's a nice color art. Oh, that's an MDX. They ended up waiving all the fees. Oil change ended up being covered. The only thing I had to cover actually was the oil filter, which it's fine. It is what it is. I'll take care of that. $20. Everything ended up being able to be covered. The sway bar link that they were talking about, trying to make me pay for that replacement, but it happened under care, custody, and control, like I told them. As soon as I said that, he basically was going to go talk to his manager, and then they came back and took care of it. So we are all good to go. Gonna go get some food for my daughter at the boba place and head home. Thankfully, I'm thankful to be back in my car again. It feels weird driving this, coming from the Kia Forte. Like, it's way more stiff compared to your regular car because I got suspension on this. It's a little bit of an adjustment, but I definitely did miss it for sure. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Alright guys, so quick little update here. I had to go back to the dealer. My alignment is off. They claim they did an alignment on the vehicle, but I don't see it on the invoice. I asked for the printout of all the specs that they, showing what they did. So my car has camber, so essentially that means like the wheels are tilted. And that's just so that like my summer wheels can fit on here, because without that, like if it was straight like a normal car, it wouldn't clear. So I had to camber them a bit. So I wasn't expecting them to adjust that because technically they don't mess with that stuff. So they just got to mess with the toe. So essentially the toe is the angle of the wheel. So if you think about the car driving on a straight road, both wheels are pointing straight. Essentially one is probably to the left and one is probably to the right now. It's pulling. And the steering wheel is not center. It's off to the left a little bit. So I went back. The service manager is gone for the days. I'm sorry, the service advisor is gone for the day. I talked to the service manager and I told him, hey, can I get the printout of it? And unfortunately, because I guess with the alignment machine, you can't print out something that's no longer on the machine. It's a one-time thing only. So they weren't able to provide that. So I went over with him, the invoice, letting him know kind of my concerns and everything. And he was like, oh, he's like, it sounds like you know about cars. And I was like, yeah, I work for an insurance company. And he was asking me kind of like what I do and how I know about cars and stuff. And told me I worked on cars for a while and everything like that. And it seemed like he was kind of shocked. Hopefully people don't go, and I call the dealership the stealership just because I feel like they rip off a lot of people, tell them they need certain things done. And I mean, I'm glad it's me that's going through this and not somebody else that's, not aware of the situation or, not knowing what's going on. Although, like, if your car is pulling, I feel like you would know. It would be kind of obvious. But I feel like some people will probably dismiss it. Like, when I talked to the service advisor, he just told me, like, hey, we got it as close to spec as possible. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, that's reasonable, obviously. But this is not... I don't think they did it because there's actually... There's no invoice. It doesn't show it on my invoice that they did an alignment. So if it's not on there, it didn't happen, right? I don't know. So he took down my information. They were closing in literally 10 minutes. All the service techs were gone and everything like that. So they weren't able to do anything now anyways. So I guess tomorrow after work, I'm probably going to have to zip up there and get the alignment done. I would imagine they're probably going to make some kind of excuse because my car is lowered. We'll see. Hopefully not. But if they do try to make an excuse, I'll tell my wife, probably not even going to bother with it. It's just something that I'll probably just take care of myself, take it to one of my friend's shops and get it done there. This way I know it's done right. I don't want them to bring it in there and then, force it on the rack to get the alignment done and then damage something. And it's not worth the headache. Honestly, I'll pay the $80 to get it done myself, even though it wasn't my fault. At least I had that peace of mind, that it's done correctly. Is that by somebody that I trust, and I'm there with them, seeing everything in real time. So, yeah, that's that. So if you guys have any questions about anything related to cars or anything like that, I have pretty good knowledge of stuff. Pop it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. I personally think the service advisor was being dishonest about everything because I called them out on the oil. They changed that. I called them out on the sway bar. They changed that. Now I'm calling them out on the alignment because it's not on the actual invoice. And I'm assuming they're going to change that too and take care of it like they should. But now it's just, the dealership's 25, 35 minutes away with traffic. It's not the easiest place to get to, especially with, sorry, I was looking at my mirror here, especially with rush hour traffic. So it's kind of a pain in the neck that I have to drive out there. But if they'll take care of it and get it done, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. But if they try to beat around the bush, best believe I'll just do it myself. It's not worth it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Oh, also, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will post an update once I have one. Hopefully it'll get done tomorrow. I am trying to get my summer wheels on the car. I don't want to put it on while the alignment's like this because it can eat away at the tires. And then I also want to get my exhaust done. I'm trying to get my exhaust done before Sunday, before Cars and Coffee. I don't know how realistic that's going to be, though. I don't have an appointment like scheduled or anything like that yet. So kind of at the mercy of my friend's shop and when he can get me in, and we'll go from there. I'm really excited to get my exhaust done. It's been on my list for a long time. I've had the car for 5 years now. maybe 5 years in, well, it's 5 years in May last month. I never really wanted to modify the exhaust initially, just because I didn't know if I was going to keep it. My plan was not to keep it, but how it's looking right now is probably going to be, these roads are terrible. I'll be keeping this probably, if guessing here, maybe another 2 years, minimum, maximum. I don't know. I don't want this much longer, but we'll see. We're trying to buy a house, so that's priority right now, and then we'll figure out the car situation after that. But let me know your thoughts below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will post an update once I have one. Road. Steering wheel's to the left to go straight. If I straighten it out, I start to veer into the other lane. What's up, everybody? Heading home now from the dealership. They say they corrected my alignment. So I got the printout here. As you can see, it was off by 20 degrees, so I'm not crazy, you know? I'm not the crazy one here. This is actually the first time I'm hitting the road here, so we'll see if it should be fine now. I'd be very surprised if it's not. Would you look at that? Looks like we're good. Of course they had an attitude because they were pretty upset, obviously, that I called them out on their BS. Because they definitely did it. If they had done the alignment, this paperwork would not look like how the way that it does. This is why I hate dealing with dealerships. This is why I only work on my own vehicles and I've never taken anywhere. I have trust issues. But for people that don't know about cars and can't self-diagnose things, they take advantage of people, you know, and that's the shitty part about it. I just don't understand. You're gonna say you did something, it's not on the invoice, definitely didn't do it. Again, if you did it, it wouldn't look like this. Everything's in the green now. I just don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I never will understand. Dealerships, you know? Another annoying thing, they unplugged my dash cam, which was kind of odd. Like, why would you unplug a dash cam if you're just bringing it in for the alignment? Like, what are you hiding? Just seems kind of weird. And this is the second time. When I went to go pick it up yesterday too, the dash cam was unplugged, and then today when I had to go back in it, it's unplugged. Like, for what? What's the point? What are we doing here? Anyways, I'm nitpicking now. But that being said, I'm happy. Everything seems to be good. I don't have to go waste money on an alignment now. And they should have done it right from the beginning. I'm gonna go home. I gotta finish working now because I had to leave work early to get this crap done. So I'm gonna finish my day off from home, probably work a little bit later tonight and do what I gotta do. Thankfully, job allows me to do that. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, issues, concerns about anything car related, let me know in the comments below. As I stated earlier, I'm willing to help you out. We can talk through some things. And if I don't know it, I'm going to tell you I don't know it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know everything, because I don't. But I can usually diagnose or at least lead you on the path to ask questions, certain questions, so that you can get some answers about some things, get you thinking. You know, when you Google stuff, like, it just gives you so many different options, and sometimes it could be anything. Sometimes it can also just be something simple. But I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys watching and engaging, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. I will see you guys on the next one. I believe this weekend, right now on Saturday, my plan is to put the wheels on my car, my summer wheels on the car. I don't know when I'm getting my exhaust done. That's still up in the air, kind of. I'm still waiting on the shop to reach back out to me to confirm that for my exhaust. But at least my wheels will be on this weekend, which is good. That's the plan. It's supposed to be raining on Saturday, but Sunday we do have Cars and Coffee for Father's Day, so you know where I'll be. All right, you guys. I will see you all on the next recap. Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a great day and a great week so far. Wanted to give you guys an update on the dealership situation. They had commented on my review that I left for them on Google. It was not a good review, obviously. Saying that the manager was gonna reach out to me and they'll look further into it. It's been about 3 days now. Haven't heard anything. Honestly, I don't expect to hear anything out of it. I already spoke to the manager over there. We already went back and forth on things. I doubt anything's gonna come of it. I doubt anything's gonna be done of it. And quite frankly, it's not gonna sway me to go back there ever again anyways. So, I mean, not that it's all for nothing. Would it be nice to hear from them? Of course. But do I think anything is gonna change? Absolutely not. So that's where that's at right now. Just wanted to kind of leave you guys with that. I believe this is probably gonna be the last part of this video that I'll post regarding the dealership situation. If there's anything else that arises afterwards, I'll put that in a later video, give you guys an update regarding that, but we shall see. Give me a like, subscribe, comment below your thoughts on this video or anything you want to see in the future. And I appreciate you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.